Good morning, students. This is class 10 CBSE. Today I will teach you about the combination of resistances, combination of resistors. Let us see how resistances are combined to each other. There are two methods to combine the resistances: in series combination and in parallel combination. I am going to start your next topic, combination of resistances or resistors. How to combine the several resistances. There are two type of methods to combine the resistances to each other. The first, resistors in series. Second, resistors in parallel. In series combination and in parallel combination. There are two methods to combine the resistances to each other. Let us see how resistances are combined in series combination. Let us take three resistances: R1, R2 and R3. In series combination, if resistances are joined end to end, is known as the series combination. Here the resistance R1, the end of this resistance is this. Second resistance R2, end of this resistance is this, and third resistance R3. These three resistances are combined to each other end to end. So this combination of resistances is known as the in series combination. In series combination means if resistances are joined end to end, this type of combination is known as the series combination. Here R1, R2 and R3, these are the three resistances are connected or combined to each other in end to end. So it is called in series combination. Second method is parallel combination. How two resistances are joined to each other in parallel combination. Let us see. Let that there are three resistances R1, R2 and R3. These are three resistances. If resistances are joined between 2 points X and Y, these are called the parallel combination. Once again, a combination of resistors in which three resistors are connected together between 2 points. Here R1, R2 and R3, these are the three resistances are joined to each other between 2 points. Point A and point B. This type of combination is called the parallel combination. Here in this figure, resistances R1, R2 and R3 are the parallel to each other. So this combination is called the parallel combination. Listen once again how we define parallel combination. A combination of resistors in which three resistors are connected to each other between 2 points A and B. Here R1, R2, R3, these resistances are combined between the 2 points A and B. So this combination is known as the parallel combination. Clear? Here one thing is very important to describe here. In series combination, the value of current is same for all the resistances. The value of current I is the same for all resistances R1, R2 and R3 because the path of the electric current is the same for the all. The path of the electric current is the same. So the value of current in series combination is the same for all and potential difference is different for all resistances. In parallel combination, the value of electric current is different for different resistances because the current I is divided at this point in three paths. Electric current is divided into three parts, so the value of current is different for the different resistances, different resistors. The value of current R1 is different to R2. The value of current in R2 is different from R3. So in parallel combination, the value of current is different for the different resistances because the current is divided into three parts, and the value of potential difference is the same in parallel combination for each resistances. So one thing, this is very important to know here. In series combination, the value of current is same. In parallel combination, the value of current is different, and in series combination, the potential difference is different for each resistances. In parallel combination, the value of potential difference is same for all. Dear student, in next video I will tell you how to find out the equivalent value of resistances in series combination and equivalent value of resistances in parallel combination. I will describe in next video. I am going to describe the disadvantage and advantage of in series combination and parallel combination. We have seen that in series circuit, in series combination, the value of current is same for all resistances. That is, in series combination, the current is constant throughout the electric circuit. Thus, it is very impracticable. Means it is not good. It is not good to connect an electric bulb, electric heater, geyser, and so on domestic devices in series combination because they needs current of widely different values to operate properly. The major disadvantage of series combination is that when one component is fuse, the circuit is broken and none of the component works because the path of the current is the same for all. If one appliance is broken, then the current is not reached in further appliances and the whole circuit is broken. When whole circuit is broken, then they cannot work properly. In parallel combination, if you have used fairy lights to decorate buildings on festival, on marriage celebration, on birthday celebration, you might have seen that the electrician is spending a lot of time in trouble locating and replacing the dead bulb. Each has to be tested to find which has fused or gone. On other hand, a parallel combination divides the current through the electric gadgets. So the total resistance in parallel combination is decreases. This is helpful particularly when each appliance has different resistances and requires different current to operate properly. So for the domestic purposes, in parallel combination is very good. In series combination, it is impracticable. It is not good to connect the domestic appliances in series combination. This is the advantage and disadvantage of the series combination and parallel combination. Today, now your class is over. In next video, I will tell you how to find out the equivalent resistances in series combination and in parallel combination. Then till Namaskar, goodbye.